Hi everyone, I'm Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com here in Lewis Beach, Delaware, and welcome to our Song of the Week in Buttons class. This tune this week is Only You. Now, a real brief note for you here, for those of you who have missed me. I haven't made many videos lately. If you go to our Tyros 5 Song of the Week and Buttons class page, you will see a notice there that I'm going to be out probably for a short period of time. So you can look at that note and you'll know what's going on. Okay, so Only You. That's a tune we're going to use the same rhythm that we used for Tears on My Pillow. And of course that's that old great 50s rhythm style, and there's literally hundreds of songs you can play. And I put these both together in case you wanted to put the two songs together as a medley. So let's get started. And Only You. Okay, this song is in your doo-wop book, and as you can see, you could actually pause the video right now if you want to see the chord changes that I've made from the easy play. So the chord should be put in right above each note, and just the way I have it here on the screen, you can mark it in your book. And of course, if you have the book, we can actually email you the chord changes, which is really handy. Okay, so once your accompaniment is on, and if you're not going to use the one-touch setting, just actually push your sync start, and that'll start when you strike the keyboard, and you can use any one of the intros here. So we're going to go to intro 3, and what we're going to do is go to ballad in our style section, and we're going to go to page 5. Now of course you can get to page 5 either by spinning this wheel or punching the up buttons right underneath the keyboard. And we'll listen to that. C is the letter, 6/8 slow rock on page 5. So as we did in Tears on Your Pillow, same rhythm style. Now, if you guys are interested in number 3 preset that I have on guitar, and I can go over, hit the electric guitar button that's already lit up, and it actually tells me that I chose the single coil clean with the super articulation, and that's on page 4 and button C again. So it's a great little guitar. You can see you punch it, you get a little echo and reverb. And you probably didn't notice that when I was playing. Now what I'm going to do is turn around and actually play it now the way I would play it, and we're going to get a close-up of the chords, of course, very, very shortly. So we're going to start again. I'm going to hit sync start, intro 3, and I'm going to actually add some notes in there too, so you might learn a little bit about having a little fun moving away and improvising a little bit. So I actually like the piano on this. I like the guitar, I like the sax, and get a lot of great sounds. So let's start with our piano, or any sound you want, and let's go. Now, I used my own sounds here, and that guitar sound you heard, I drug that from the guitar section into my presets, number 3. And if you go over and push the electric guitar button and go to page 4, you'll see it's the third one down on the left, single coil clean. And above it, it says super articulation, and it's, of course, button C here. So that's a pretty nice guitar. It does a few things if you just play it. It also has some digital delay if you punch the note a little harder. So it's a pretty good sound. Okay, so the other thing you could have done, and if you noticed, I have the OTS link off, it's not on. So if that's on, it's going to give you the 4 sounds in your one-touch setting that the Yamaha artist set up. And so you hit A, that goes to 1. They're great sounds for the 50s stuff. There's a piano, which I used, and that's a nice organ, and you can tell that's going to sound nice too. 3, look at that, there's that shadowed guitar on page 5 under electric guitars, and on 4 it has multiple sounds, so it's got all the strings there. See what that does for you as well. Alright, so now here's a close-up of your chord changes. So the chord changes are going to be pretty easy through this song too. Here's your C, and this is according to my chord chart. And if you don't have my chord chart, that's free, so just email us at Keyboardamerica@msn.com and we'll email you my custom designed chord chart. So here's C. The next chord is going to be E7, so I'm going to go from C to E7. And we want to use the 7s as much as possible, even if you're a beginner. So it's a lot easier to play 4 than it is 3 in a lot of cases for a lot of people. So that would be the chord change there. And I'm going to actually put that nice organ on that I had there, and you'll hear it. Move your whole hand down. A minor, and it's an A minor 7. G minor 7. Now hold the 2 left notes down to get to your C7. So here's your C, and we were actually on C, and C7 is just dropping the finger down, and your G minor 7 here. To the C7th, you leave these 2 fingers down and just move these 2. Remember, you want your hands to be in place, not stiff. And then the next chord coming up is going to be an F7. See how I left? There's your C7. Look at this F7, F major 7. 2 fingers were moving. For the G7, move your whole hand up just 1. To the D7. Now watch your D minor 7. I can actually just do a D minor here, and just as nice. To your G7. And so on and so forth throughout the rest of the song. So let's do that. Look at that move right there. A minor 7, G minor 7, very simple. There's that C7 again. Watch this F7 to F minor 6th. There it is. Hold the C down to get to your C. So as you can see, keeping your finger on a note really helps out sometimes, because it won't let you stray away from where you are. If I didn't hold those notes down, like from, here's your C, C7, just drop it. If I wanted to go to G7, I leave my little finger down and just move these 3. And that's the secret to learning chords quickly without having to look while you make your chord changes. Okay, so there you have the chords and the fingering. Takes a little bit of practice, but these 4 chords that you're learning to change from are so important for any kind of 50s and 60s. You're always going to be playing C, A minor, F, and G for almost any 50s or 60s tune with that rhythm style. And there's literally hundreds of songs you could play with that rhythm style. It's a great rhythm style, and it's easy once you get the 4 chords down. You'd be surprised how many other songs you could do, because once your chords are down, you just have to learn what's going on in the right hand. And they're the same chords all the time in most of your 50s and 60s stuff. So this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com saying keep playing, have a great day, and see you soon.